we talked about it before. The funny thing is that basically, and another way to look at it is, we got to be our authentic self, right? We got to be our real selves, but we always have something like our ego or something that we develop as a child that makes us have these moments of weakness where we try to manipulate other people to get what we want instead of coming out and saying it. Or, like I said before, you feel like you're weak because you're asking for something, or you hide your emotions because you think you're not supposed to be showing them because of rejection. But we're just not, in other words, we're not our authentic self. And then, like, when I listen to testimonies of near-death experiences, a lot of the times, the spirits will tell the people that one of our downfalls or one of our weaknesses is we're not our authentic selves. And sometimes they come back, you come back to life and you get a chance to be your authentic self. And you no longer care about really what other people think, and you're just going to ask and say what you want. You can show your weaknesses, your strengths, without having to hide nothing. And then when that happens all the time to these people that come back and they have these near-death experiences, and then they have these interactions with the spirit world. And what happens is, because they come back and they're now different, they're different people, right? They actually end up divorcing their partner that they've been, they get together with, or they've been together with for so many years. And because they're different people, they're no longer connected like before. So that's pretty crazy. I think that's that's an obvious reason why, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But again, the main thing is that they keep saying that you want to be your authentic self. That's one of our weaknesses. And they talk about us humans having that live in this dimension. And that's hard. It's really hard. The way society is, the way things are, the way culture is, the way, videos and things make you feel like you can't be your normal self, like social media especially. But I think that blocks us from our powers, the powers that I've been telling Kalina about the other day. Because even I've even heard testimonies from aliens, as crazy as that sounds, where they say that one of the human downfalls is that we have unlimited powers that we have no idea about, that we don't even tap into. And as crazy as that sounds, I know there's problems in this world, but really what I'm trying to do is find those powers. I've been telling you about, you guys have powers since you guys were little kids, and I believe it. And I just want to know what they are.
You just want to know what our powers are?
I just want to know what, in general, powers of humanity. And there's been many enlightened masters, like Jesus, for example, Buddha, Krishna. There's been many that have come and that actually reach enlightenment. And to me, that is utilizing the powers that most of us don't tap into. And it seems to me like they don't worry about all this cultural environment that we live in. And they don't let themselves get manipulated, because if they do get manipulated, then they end up manipulating other people. From, like we said earlier, about being scared about being authentic, worrying about what someone thinks because you're asking for something, or you wanted them to do something. You're scared that they're going to reject you or make fun of you, so you try to manipulate to get them to do it in a different way, like by fear or blackmail, or you can make them feel some kind of discomfort. You're going to make them feel guilty if they don't do what you're telling them to do. So I want to know the opposite of that. I want to know what it's like to be strong. Just say F you, even to yourself, and go for what you want. I feel like a lot of people will become successful because they don't even know what that's like. They don't even know what that evil is like, or that fear is like. They just go for theirs, and they'll go out and get it, right? Some people don't even know what it's like to be manipulated. They just go and ask. They don't even care. That's power. That's how I see it. There's no fear. You know, like for example, what does it take to be like, what's that singer, Kalina Lakes?
SZA?
Yeah, what is it? What did it take for SZA to be successful? There's no way she can like. She was, you know, shy all the time, or cared all the time. I mean, she's out there singing in front of like, you know, in the beginning she probably started singing to her friends, then maybe to church, and then maybe to like 50 people, and then maybe you had to develop that, practice that. But eventually she didn't care. She just went out and sung because she wanted to, not worrying about what they think. You know, that's just an example. Like anyone that's rich, you know. So, anyways, in the end, though, I'm pretty sure that the more awareness you have, the more you can, you know, form your own reality. That's another subject.